Well, this is a look at Morro Bay right now. We're looking at possibly some muggy conditions there, but we're looking at mostly sunshine across most of the coast right now, and cooler conditions a little bit as we've been seeing. But your headlines for today showing those overnight clouds are going to start to move in, especially along the coastline, due to be clearing out in those afternoon hours, along with stronger winds. That's going to be the main story for today. Gusts up to 40 miles per hour possible, along with some mild temps on the way, possibly a slight warm up later on in the week, but it's starting to feel a little bit closer to fall. So right now we're looking at 12 miles per hour in Santa Maria, 16 in San Luis Obispo, 17 miles per hour in Paso, a little bit more calm in Lompoc and Santa Barbara, closer to around 10 miles per hour. Your current conditions, we're looking at 68 in Santa Barbara, 72 in Solvang, 64 and 65 in Santa Maria and San Luis Obispo, and 75 degrees in Paso. So it's a little bit cooler in the North Coast right now. Here's a look what the models are showing for our cloud coverage and the marine layer over the next couple of days. Inland, we're going to be looking at mostly sunshine over the next 5 days, but those overnight clouds are going to be moving in on the coast as usual, and then starting to clear out in those afternoon hours, especially as those winds pick up. Take a look at Sunday afternoon. It's going to be a good day to hit the beach. Not a lot of clouds out there. And then as we move into early Monday morning, possibility of some patchy fog and some of those coastal conditions before those clear out as well. That's going to be the trend over the next couple of days. Here's a look at hour by hour tomorrow in Santa Barbara. Some of that patchy fog sticking around in the low 60s in the morning, hitting 80 degrees by around your lunchtime hour and 81 for the high, cooling down to around 65 degrees. In Santa Maria, a little bit more cloud coverage in the morning before you hit about noontime with a high of 72 degrees, so a little bit cooler there. San Luis Obispo seeing a slight bit of cloud coverage in the early morning hours, 73 degrees by noontime, cooling down to around 63, but hitting its peak at 77 degrees by around 2 p.m. For Paso, always, of course, one of those warmest spots, still going to be in the high 80s, so it's quite a relief after seeing those muggy, hot conditions. We've now had that low pressure, or that high pressure rather, move out of here, and we're seeing more low pressure, keeping those cooler conditions in our area. Microclimates showing we're going to be in the 80s in the North Coast, those warmest inland spots, the 70s for San Luis Obispo and other coastal valley areas. In the 80s for Cuyama, the 5 cities area going to be mostly in the mid-70s. Other beaches possibly in the 60s, for example, closer to San Simeon. 5 days we're going to be seeing a gradual warm-up over the next couple of days. Santa Maria heading 73, though not a huge warm-up. We're still going to be staying below average for this time of year. San Luis Obispo, more sunshine on the way for us. Paso in 75 by Thursday, and then San Luis Obispo close to 80 degrees by Thursday. Chance.